What's up, my gnomies? This is episode 42 of Dour Gnome Adventures. Let's fucking go. Roll for initiative.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So bold.
Now, I thought we were still in initiative, or are we still in the now and future initiative?
The one
Roll for initiative. We're fucking going.
I feel abused,
Shit,
Ryan.
I am unprepared.
I am in medias res.
No, you are in medias Dimitri.
Right, you are in medias res.
That I am.
As the wall of force falls, who you can only assume to be Meitremar blows his horn one more time. A low, rumbling sound, like old metal gears grinding against stone, fills the room. Motes of dust on the floor dance and shudder from the vibrations, and your teeth ache in their sockets. A portal of darkness opens on the raised dais, with a familiar-looking insectoid figure appearing. The cultists begin to rise from their kneeling position around the dais to reveal a zombie-like appearance. The figure on the floor near Meitremar rises with the same rotting appearance. The figure emerging from the portal hisses in anger. Who are you to think yourself worthy of a dead demon's notice? Nothing but a stain, mortal.
Who is this?
He's not talking to us.
He's looking directly at Meitremar.
Oh, okay. So this is all going to get sorted out, and we can just leave.
Oh,
That is that the figure in the center you're showing us, or is that the?
No, that is not the figure. That is the zombie-like figures.
The cultists. What they turned into as a result of Meitremar, presuming that Meitremar could order around a demon.
Give you a little glimpse of what the battlefield looks like. So that is a picture of the rotting flesh beings. Here is your insectoid.
Have we seen one of
Figure.
these before, Ryan?
So
It's not
this,
no.
the reason this is familiar, and I wanted to get into that, is this is you were not able to identify these on the pillars in the floor before.
Oh, okay. These
Were in those drawings, and this was like the most prominent image.
I see.
But it's not a match to the statue.
No, not a match to the statue.
So the dude did the ritual, and he summoned something, but that something is not what he was looking for. He thought he was going to get the god.
Could be.
You think one of these unusual liquids that I'm carrying around is off?
How do you mean off?
As in the spray.
The Deep Woods version.
Deep dungeon version.
All right, you just got to be careful. If it says demon repellent, just read the instructions. Does it say put this on you and the demons won't touch you, or put this on something you want demons to touch and run away?
All right,
So, only one way to find out.
let's get a rundown of initiative. Let's start at the back of the alphabet with Verkog.
I got an 18.
Solid. What about Cinderspark?
14.
And Borm?
10.
What about Bob?
I'm at 15.
15. Okay. Well, Meitremar is numero uno.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Blow your horn again, buddy.
He blows his horn again. The ground shakes and rumbles. Your teeth begin to ache some more. He looks at the demon. You will serve me in service to the great Tsar Azmak. Serve before me or face his lord in Rust's wrath. And he's going to roll to intimidate.
He's trying to intimidate a demon.
He is trying to intimidate a demon.
Is it a free action to laugh?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why. I don't know why you think this is going to work. You're a failure, just like your daddy and your grandfather before you.
As a matter of fact, I think you told him that at the end of the last session.
Was that my blistering invective? No, that was his granddaddy.
Oh, right. You were telling Grandpa that your grandson is also going to be a failure.
Oh,
and we killed Grandpa, so he doesn't get to see this unless he's haunting the area right now.
All right. The demon hisses back.
Excuse me.
And
What did you say? I didn't hear you over the horn blowing.
And Meitremar turns sees Borm directly in front of him and casts a spell. Borm, I am going to need a will save, please.
Come on, be huge, my guy. That's
17.
17.
What does your aura protect against?
Poison.
Not fear, right?
Is it poison?
Did I use Courageous Anthem?
Not the last round.
No, it was gone.
no, because I believe you were sustaining the heal spell for me.
All right.
Actually, I think I cast Courageous Anthem and I cast the Hymn of Healing on you.
Okay, cool.
Which should have stayed... Well, because we dropped out of combat. Dropping out of combat removes effects.
A 17 is a failure that is going to result in you being frightened 2.
Wow.
Form with the fear effect.
I doubt +1 would have made a difference.
No.
Courageous Anthem was not up. My last attack didn't have it active.
Oh. Okay. Then I guess You're right. I ran out of there so I don't get caught in a little blast with the two of you.
Probably true, yeah. Oh, come on. Really? I love how the zombies are faster than me.
Well, the nice thing is...
No.
I mean,
There is no nice thing about zombies.
Let him
There
cook.
probably isn't.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. This zombie is going to move forward towards Orm.
Uh-huh.
That is 25 feet. That is one action. And then it is going to punch Orm. And that is a 14 to hit.
Miss.
That hits.
And that is all the actions it takes. Verkog,
Okay.
all of this happens in front of you. What shall you do?
I cast Noise Blast.
Oh,
Yeah, noisy blast.
And I catch... Dimitri, remind me how Hymn of Healing works.
You currently have 4 temp HP.
Okay.
And at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
you get 4 points of fast healing.
Fabulous. Got it. Okay.
I
took my fast healing.
think this happened to you once at the end of last combat, so this would be... Wait, no, if it goes off of me sustaining, then I've got 4 rounds of sustain because I still haven't acted yet.
yeah, that was, this would be the first heal.
I'm rolling with it. You've got time. And as long as I don't drop and stop sustaining it.
All right, you drop a noise blast. Go ahead and what do you need from me?
I need fortitude saves, 3 of them.
Fortitude saves.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Zombie fortitude save. Ooh, all right. Natural 1.
Who?
The one right in front of Borm.
Fabulous. So that is a critical failure.
All right. The second zombie there, just north of Meitremar, that is a 24.
Okay, he success, so he's going to take half damage, and Meitremar himself.
And Meitremar himself, fortitude. Natural fucking 1 again.
Whoa,
Okay,
wow.
he is
For a
stunned.
10.
Okay, both Meitremar and the zombie, both of them are stunned 1, and they are both taking, count them, 4d10 points of damage. So here is 2d10. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Double that to both of them, so they both take 8, and they are both stunned 1.
All right. And then the other one takes 2.
Takes 2. Yeah.
But
Wow,
also, it might be relevant for Meitremar. The other thing.
He is stunned 1, so he loses an action. Okay, so with my other action, I'm going to throw Shroud of Shadows on Meitremar.
Okay.
Shroud of Night, sorry.
Shroud of Night, and you need a will save for that?
I am going to need a will save for that.
23.
Okay, passes. Okay.
All right, what were you saying, D?
As part of the noise blast, Meitremar is also deafened.
Yep.
It probably doesn't matter for the zombie, because zombies are unlikely to cast.
It might make a difference for Meitremar.
If he's a caster, that one will last for a full minute, because he crit failed.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
And if any of his actions have the auditory trait, it is a DC 5 flat check.
All right.
Oh, but he is immune to any auditory effects, D. So just let's keep that in mind, both of us.
Okay. I don't think I have any offensive ones.
Understood,
But you can't pee in his breastplate.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, Goblin Song wouldn't work.
Damn it, that's right. I can no longer pee in his breastplate. That's terrible.
I mean, you could physically pee in his breastplate.
Yes,
I am
but would
assuming
have to
that
approach
somebody
it.
besides us goes.
Yes. We have another be here.
He's traveling through part of the altar, no? Fine.
It's the same distance.
Like I said, fine.
That is 2 actions to get there, and it stops.
Actually, I do want to point out something about the deafened condition. You take a -2 status penalty to perception checks for initiative. Does that apply to their current initiative or not?
No, not
Okay.
a current initiative once you've rolled in. That is the end of that one's turn. This demon lets out a hiss and disappears into the darkness.
It's less than good.
It's a demon.
I mean, are we assuming invisible, or are we assuming you suck, I'm not serving you?
It's a demon.
I'll let you roll sense motive on your turn.
All right.
Bob, go ahead.
Is it going to take an action to sense motive?
Let's see here.
Because if it takes an action, I'm not going to bother. I don't have any action.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It is an
I
action.
wouldn't either.
All right. Well, action 1 is sustaining the Hymn of Healing on Vercog. This is the first
Thank you.
sustain, and you've refreshed your pool of 4 temp HP.
Thank you.
Now, what the fuck am I going to do? I mean, I see the zombies. Do they seem to be approaching the first target they can get to?
Yeah.
Okay. And I see how they're shambling, and they're not very fast. So, no.
I made an error real quick.
You did?
Yep. I missed this. Vercog, you don't think that the zombies were affected by your noise blast.
Okay.
You believe them to be immune to auditory effects.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I actually don't know how undead would interact with an illusion.
I think we talked about them being immune to mental stuff.
Noise Blast doesn't have the auditory tag.
I thought
It doesn't?
did.
It
I
doesn't.
really thought it did.
Concentrate, manipulate, and sonic.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So I take that back then.
All right.
Yeah, as opposed to look at Blistering Invective, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see my sheet. Blistering Invective has auditory.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
I don't think the summoning the piano would actually affect any of them, because
I mean, it affect Meitremar.
well, it's got an auditory tag, and he's deaf right now.
You can still punch
Oh
him.
shit! Fuck me.
Yep.
He wouldn't be able to hear the piano, but then again, maybe he would believe the illusion of a piano because he wouldn't be able to tell that he can't hear the piano. But it also, the piano deals mental damage, so it wouldn't hurt the zombies, and the zombies might chase the. You know what? Fine, I'm casting it. I'm casting illusory creature. So give me a piano to put on the map, please. I mean, I can put it within 500 feet.
Where do you want it?
Meitrimar's going to go before it goes, so I think I actually want it somewhere that's too far away for the zombies. But let's put it like right there, right there. Thank you. Right. So the illusory piano is kind of south between Vercog and Bob, closer to the empty side of the room with the double door.
Okay.
And potentially, the zombies might move towards it. but they won't necessarily attack it this round because they can't get there. And I could theoretically have it quote-unquote charge at Meitremar next round, assuming it's still in existence. Because apparently it doesn't act until I sustain, and I'm not sustaining it right now. But that's 3 actions. Bob is done.
Cinderspark.
Cinderspark. Cinderspark is very curious. Gonna make my way downtown.
Moving fast?
Well, as fast as a goblin can go. I'm going to walk up to Meitremar, and then I'm going to try to disarm him of his fucking horn.
Ooh, okay.
We will see how that goes. Probably poorly, but let's find out. So,
we haven't tried disarm yet. Tell us about disarm.
We have not. So disarm is requiring 1 hand free, which, I mean, I have a hand free. Try to knock an item out of the creature's grasp. Attempt an athletics check against the target's reflex DC.
Okay.
I mean, he's a big burly dude. I'm going to hope that'll work.
Well, we'll see. I don't have much hope, actually, but, let's find out. 3 guesses
Come on.
what I rolled.
Welcome to the Vercog 5 show. Currently starring Cinderspark.
This is stupid.
Welcome to the stupid.
All right. So, total of
13.
13. Nothing happens. Nothing bad, nothing good. That is a failure.
Yup.
He is able to just pull it from your grasp, just out of your grasp.
Yeah. He's holding it human height.
He's tall. That's what happened. He's just kind of holding it above his head, going,
I'm going back where I was. I'm not.
You forgot proper tactics. First, you stab him in the groin so they crouch. Then you grab it out of him. Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah, no, I moved up, tried to take his horn, and couldn't get it, so I moved back behind Borm.
Okay. Borm, Cinderspark ran around you twice. What do you want to do?
Borm is going to run away.
Probably a good plan with that health bar.
Bravely ran away. Bravely ran away.
While doing that, Borm is going to drop both the shield and the warhammer that he has in his hand.
Brave Sir Borm.
He is going to pull out a wand of heal.
Oh, good call.
He's going to cast that on himself.
All right, 1 action heal.
So, real quick, sorry. When I attempt to use it, it says I do not have the trick magic item feat. Did we hand wave this, or did I previously have like a hero point for its use? I forgot.
You should be able to use it. Heal is on the divine spell list, so.
Yeah, okay. I'll just roll it manually then, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, someone give me heal real quick. I forgot. 1d8.
Heal is 1d8, yes.
4. Okay. So I get 4 points of healing, and that is my turn.
All right. And
do you get less frightened?
Shit, I forgot about that. Does that affect my actions?
no, frightened is not actions, but it came off of you at the end of your turn.
Yeah, you get like -2 attacks and AC, which
right.
Neither happened really.
Did we pick up my greatsword at some point?
No, but you're standing exactly where you dropped it.
Perfect.
I assumed that's why you ran there. Maybe you just ran there, but that's exactly where you dropped it.
No, I literally just ran as far as I could.
All right, then that zombie moves into the room where you guys are at, 50 feet from where it was before, on the opposite side of the dais. That is 2 actions, and Meitremar is about to go.
Remember, he gets 1 less action because he crit failed, and
he is deafened.
Yep.
But that sticks around for another. Is a minute still 9 rounds?
Yep.
10 rounds, I mean. 10. So yeah, 9 more.
Yep.
So he's only got 2 actions this round.
And I gotta do a DC 5.
I mean, you don't have to. You could just stand there looking like a fool.
I could.
You could choose to fail.
He's also shrouded. So
No, he's not. He made the.
he made.
I made the save. Yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
you're fucking shrouded anyway.
Brian, you are the best cheerleader.
I thought so.
And it casts a spell.
Ooh.
And he doesn't seem to direct it towards anybody else but inward. And those are his 2 actions.
But does it seem to work? As in, did he make the DC 5?
16.
That makes the DC 5.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. All right. Zombie number 1, the architectural zombie here.
Oh, do they have names? I do not see the names.
I don't see them.
In my encounter tracker, they do. Steps forward to Cinder Spark.
Gross.
And is going to try to punch Cinder Spark.
Nimble dodge?
Nimble dodge against a 26 to hit you.
Oh,
I
God.
really despise you.
Would you like to pick your die for damage?
No. Won't you put that evil on me?
Actually, can he pick no die? Just no rolling, no damage.
You can pick not to die right now for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. That is 2 actions. And Vercog.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Fast healing happens at the start of your round.
Yeah, I know. It's in the tracker.
Yep.
Feeling a little better. Okay. Just want to check what the save is for something, so hold on. Okay. I am going to step forward, because he is 40 feet from me. So I'm going to move myself here. And I am going to cast Enfeeble. No, I'm going to cast Fear on Meitremar.
Okay.
Make a will save, please.
14.
He fails. He is frightened 2. So, if we're going to do anything to Meitremar, it would be nice to do it this turn because all of his checks and DCs are reduced by 2. For this round, they'll be reduced by 1 next round. So, that's a move and a 2-action spell. And there's a zombie.
All right. We are up to zombie number 2. Let's see here.
What's this one's name?
This one is
Reagan.
the big medium.
Big. Okay.
But perhaps you should have mentioned this before Vercog stepped.
Steps forward to Vercog and takes a punch at Vercog.
Okay.
That is a 10.
That is a miss.
A lot of tension. Lot of tension.
A lot of
You're really as you grow as a GM, right? You're really learning to build that tension for us.
All right, we are up to Bob.
Okay.
Le Bob.
That's right. It's all up to Bob.
So Bob is going to cast Courageous Anthem, so it's up on everybody.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Bob is going to sustain Hymn of Healing on Vercog. This is sustain number 2. Vercog hasn't used those temp HP, but they're back up.
Love it.
And then Bob is going to sustain the illusory creature. So Bob is going to command the piano to rush Meitremar. So the piano is going to rear back and then Actually, hold on. Yeah, I mean, technically, it doesn't have a speed. It's just charging. As far as anyone can tell, there's a charging baby grand piano that just rushed Meitremar and is going to attempt to attack him.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't actually say what the speed is. If you're telling me that's not enough to get there at once with a piano, that's fine by me.
I thought you told me before it was like it could move like 500.
Well, the thing is, it's supposed to be imitating an object, and I don't know if an animated object has a base speed.
Yeah, it wouldn't have a base speed, so...
All right. So if you want me to... If you let me throw it at Meitremar, I will.
That's what you want to do? Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So the attack is my spell attack modifier for the attack rolls. So my spell attack modifier, where is that located in my character sheet?
That will be on your spell page.
Okay, I see the spell DC. Is that it?
It should be the modifier for your spell DC.
Okay. Charisma 3, trained 5, courageous anthem 1. It is inspired, because I am, and it's rolling to attack with a 19. Does a 19 connect?
A 19 does connect.
Oh, wow. Okay. Meitremar is going to take 3d4 plus 1 mental damage, which in this case is a 9. Please keep track of this damage separately, because if he ever disbelieves the illusion, most of it is going to go away. I'm fairly certain half the damage taken will go away, but only from the illusion.
Okay.
All right, and that is 3 actions on Bob's part. Bob is done.
All right, Cinder Spark.
Okay, well, I'm still holding a stick that I used to beat Grandpa with, so I'm going to interact to take out the dog slicer because it's time to slice some dogs.
If you step up, we are flanking the zombie to your south.
True.
Da-da-da.
But then I can't run away. So I'm going to stab the zombie in front of me.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18.
18 versus their AC is going to connect.
Love
Wonderful. And 7 shall be the points of dogs that I slice off of the zombie.
And what kind of damage is this?
Dog damage. Slashing, dude.
Slashing.
That is going to be enough to kill your foe.
Wow. Die, dog.
You feel like it did more damage than you were expecting.
Oh, wow.
That's lovely. But my hit point total is not lovely, so I will be moving back. Let's see. Let's go stand next to Bob.
Hello, I'm busy right now. Please leave a message.
And Bob's eyes rolled back in his head as he's sustaining multiple spells.
All right.
No, I'm only sustaining 2 spells, so I'm actually cross-eyed. One eye is on Vercog and one's on the piano.
Cinderspark runs back, and that leaves Borm up.
Borm is going to bend down and pick up his +1 Bane Greatsword. Is it another action to then wield it? So pick up, wield?
No, I say picking up is all part of the action.
Okay, cool. Then I will step and attempt to strike.
Okay.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 is going to connect. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Nice. I will also mention that there's a +1 Fiend Bane Greatsword.
It is.
These are not fiends.
But it is slashy.
12 points of damage.
12 points of slashing damage. All right, this thing is still up, but not by much. It is very wobbly in front of you.
Oh, that's right.
That is the end of Borm's turn.
That was the strong one you said.
The big medium.
Right.
Yes. And then we have blind medium. It's going to move 10 feet forward.
Oh, no.
and is going to take a strike at Verkog.
I would rather you not.
That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, I am going to roll some damage. I need one of those. 8 is the damages that you take, bludgeoning type.
I lose 4 temp HP and 4 regular hit points. Yeah, D, those temp HP, they don't accumulate. It's just always a pool of 4, right?
Correct.
That's what I thought. Just
Well, they specifically last for a round.
Okay.
And each time I sustain, you get a new one.
Okay.
Meitremar is going to swap his horn for a pickaxe that is on his back.
Okay.
And he is going to swing at this damn piano.
Okay, it's AC is equal to my spell mod, so its AC is currently 18.
Love that.
That was a natural 19.
Oof.
Well, he connects and immediately destroys the piano.
All right, so he ends up with just half of those 9 points then, right? That he originally took from it.
Well, I guess he realizes it was an illusion because it didn't make piano noise. Well, he can't tell, but it didn't die in piano-like fashion.
Okay.
So yes, it fades out of existence, and then he realizes he should have taken half of those. How many was it? 9? So
Yep.
He has taken 4 mental damage from the strain of having the piano touch his mind.
All right. So that is 2 actions.
Did get him to waste a turn, though.
You did get him to waste a turn.
But you can remove the piano from the map now. It doesn't leave a corpse.
Can't loot the piano.
Yes, this is how you know it was an illusion. It didn't leave a piano-shaped corpse.
And he's going to cast shield.
DC 5. He's deafened.
It's true.
14.
Okay.
Boo. Boo.
That is all 3 actions for Meitremar. Verkog, you have 2 zombies in front of you and a Borm next to you.
Okay. How many properties can be laid on a single weapon? Is that something we can worry about right now?
What do you mean?
I have runic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It will turn a weapon to a +1 striking weapon.
It would add the striking property to, if you were going to do Borm's weapon, it would just add it. It would add striking to Borm's.
Okay, I'm going to move away anyway, so I'm going to move here, and I'm going to put the striking property on the dog slicer.
I thought the amount of properties were limited by the enhancement value.
Right, so striking is a fundamental rune, so you can have +1 plus striking, and then a property rune. Striking is not a property.
Okay.
Would casting that spell override anything on Borm's weapon?
He had cast it on Cinder Sparks.
Okay. Would it override anything on Cinderspark's weapon?
Nope.
No, it just adds striking to it.
Then we're good.
Yep. Basically, what that does is it doubles the dice that you roll for damage.
I will do that now.
Fabulous. I love that for you. And that is 3 actions. That is the end of my turn.
All right, the big medium.
Oh, wait. Forgot to do that. Apply my healing. Thank you. Sorry about that. End of my turn now.
The zombie in front of Borm is going to punch. That is a 17, Borm. Miss. Let's try it again. Even worse. That is only an 8. All right, that is all 2 actions of my big, medium, slow zombie. Bob.
Okay, Bob is no longer sustaining the illusory creature because it's gone. Bob is, however, sustaining the Hymn of Healing on Recog. That, I believe, is the third sustain.
I believe you are correct, yes.
I've got one more of those, but right now, because I sustained it, you got 4 temp HP. Again.
Fabulous. I love that for me.
Is there a zombie that's not in the encounter tracker?
Did one come out?
It hasn't gone since we started.
2,
Oh, yeah.
3.
Why is it not
There
out?
are 4, but I think you forgot about it.
Yeah, it didn't get in there somehow. Okay.
Because I think you put it on there after an explanation. So you paused to explain things. It was the cultist that was south of the days. So you might have put it on the map after you did the encounter.
Yeah. Okay. It'll go on the next round. Yes. All right. Thank you for that. Hero point.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Well, I'll take it.
Bob.
Okay. So one action is to sustain. One action is to put Courageous Anthem back up. I'm fairly certain this is getting close to the end, so I'm going to actually retrieve Lesser Healing Potion with my offhand, which has a buckler, so is available for interact actions. Because I think drinking that is going to be important. And that I don't have enough time to heal all of you and me, too. I am ending my turn.
All right. Cinderspark.
That be me. Cinderspark shall move up, thanking for Cog for the striking. And then attempt to strike the zombie.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. I don't want luck from you, DM.
We noticed he didn't say good luck, did he, Brian?
It's true. However,
ooh,
that is a 29.
Is that a critical?
That is a critical.
You shanked his zombie ship.
Just describe your kill.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot.
No, I just slice it, and it, yeah. And then I'm going back where I was. I don't have time to describe kills.
Your zombie is now half off.
I realize I still have a single action, but I've got nothing to do with it. So, yep.
Demoralize somebody.
Yeah. Demoralized from the corner as I cower behind my fucking 2 goblin friends.
Withdraw your healing potion?
I don't have any.
Turn? Oh, well.
All right. Borm. The zombie in front of you falls.
So I will take a step to the one to the south of me, and I will attack. Ooh, 18 on the die for a 28 to hit.
That is also a critical hit.
All right.
Love that for us. Ooh.
It's going to be 24 points of damage.
Describe your kill.
I, too, refuse to describe my
Slashing prices all over the warehouse.
and then I will just, against better judgment, use my final action to move 20 feet forward.
All right.
This party.
As you move forward, I am going to need a will save.
Oh, that's what he cast.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
27.
That is a critical success, and you are immune to Bane.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big guy.
Also, real quick, I think that would have been the last round of Frightened, as that ticks down, correct? I didn't have it anyway, so...
It should have ticked down the previous round, because you had a 2, then you went, and then you went again.
Yep. All right.
That was a pretty good round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad I could be part of it.
All right. Back up to the top of the round. Round 4. We have Meitremar. We have Meitremar here. Oh, what do we do?
Rethink your life choices?
I I could.
Did you not think we would get this far?
No, I did, but I don't like Borm in front of me.
Bad.
You shouldn't have let Mark make that character then. You don't really have anyone else to blame there. Sorry.
I know, it's all my fault.
If he didn't kill the first one, Borm wouldn't be in front of him.
No, I'd have the other one that I wouldn't want in front of me. Let's see here. It's gonna cast a spell.
Question mark?
That is a 7 on the flat check.
Boo.
Oh,
And he grows in size.
Fuck.
big boy.
And with that, he is going to strike at Borm with his pickaxe.
No.
And that is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
All of that for nothing. That's 3 actions, 2 actions spell, and a strike. For Cog, apply some healing to yourself.
Sure. Okay. Oh, so now you've made the terrible decision to enter into combat with my guy. So I'm gonna move 5, 15, and I'm gonna cast Enfeeble on Meitremar. The number we're looking for is a DC 18 Fortitude save.
All right, Fort. 19.
Okay, that is a success. He is enfeebled 1 until the start of my next turn.
All right. He is enfeebled. Next we have up the one that is the zombie that is next to Meitremar. It is going to move forward to Borm and is going to punch said Borm. I said Borm. That's a 23 to hit.
That's going to be a hit.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will use my reaction currently, since we're in the middle of the rounds, to attempt to command him to kneel.
Is this a mental effect?
It is going to be... No, I'm sorry. This is an intimidation effect, but the damage will be mental, I believe.
All right. It declines, and then it's immune to mental.
Well, intimidation is mental anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So that was its 2 actions, move and attack. Bob.
All right. Action 1 is the last sustain of Hymn of Healing on Vercog. So
Can I make a suggestion? D?
yes. What is the suggestion?
Could you put it on Worm instead? I think that might be a better use.
I can switch it.
I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make the suggestion. Thank you, though.
Once I cast it, my only options are keep it going or drop it.
Totally understood. Sorry. Go ahead.
Action 2 is going to be Courageous Anthem. So all of you who are combat inclined are more likely to punch things. And action 3 is going to be to consume the lesser healing potion that I took out last round because it takes an action. So I'm going to use it right now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to give me 14 points of healing.
Oh, I love that for you.
Bob is actually more than half the Bob he used to be. But, of course, he can't do this again, and he's out of actions. So, thus ends Bob's turn.
Well, they can't stay in the corner. Well, not forever.
Can't keep baby in the corner?
Well, I mean, I could leave and close the door, but...
Are you in the spotlight? Are you losing your religion?
I'll never lose Caden. Cinderspar shall stride twice.
All right, go ahead and
stride
give me
into the vein.
Will save, please.
Well, it's not a 5. Fuck it. It's a 13.
Okay. With a 13, You are going to be affected by the Bane.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means for you is... Oops, I'm on the wrong character.
-1 penalty to attack rolls.
Yes.
That's okay. It just counteracts the Courageous Anthem. Anyway, strode twice. Strided? I don't know. I walked up twice. And for my last trick, I will use the dog slicer to try to slice at his now gigantic fucking kneecaps. So is a 25.
A 25. 25 connects.
Love that. I would also love it if you took 11 points of dog slicey damage.
Ouch. I don't like that.
Good. I'm out of actions and left holding the dog slicer.
You're always let me holding the dog slicer.
Okay. Borm.
Borm is going to attempt to hit the zombie, just so we have one less target to deal with.
I love that.
It's going to be a 25 to hit.
That is a critical success.
Get rid of it.
This one is also going to take 1 additional point of spirit damage, despite the mental damage not coming previously. I'm just going to add it afterward. 27 points of damage.
You obliterate it.
Fantastic.
Chop, chop.
Some of the gore gets on the very large dude. His shin is covered. I will have my second attack against him. It's not going to hit. And then, you know what? I'm going to take a step into, instead of taking my third attack, where the zombie once was. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
Ryan, can you do me a favor and just move that token?
Yeah,
Cool.
I got it.
Thank you.
Where'd your friend go?
You truly are a fail son.
Your grandpa's in the corner. He's losing his religion.
I think he did.
All right. He is going to...
Oh, wait, he can't hear us. He's deaf. Thanks for Cog.
He can't taunt the pig pad.
We're going to try to cast a spell.
DC
Roll in the flat
5.
check.
DC 5.
15.
Damn it.
Don't hate me, guys. Don't
Why
hate
not?
me.
Too late.
I need
You're saying
fortitude
that-
saves from...
Oh, no.
Let me see here.
I am within 30.
Yes, you are. Everybody except for Bob.
Is it poison, disease,
No.
fear?
No. Void.
I would like to re-roll that with a hero point.
Okay.
Okay, that'll do. That's a 21.
19.
19. All right. What about Borm?
15.
15. All right. Here is what happened. For Cog, you
Yeah.
take 4 points of damage,
Okay.
void damage, and the
Oh
rest
wait,
of you,
that's my 10.
Exactly.
and the rest of you, Cinder Spark and Borm, you take 9 points of void damage.
Don't particularly care for that.
Borm falls to the ground.
No.
I don't particularly care for that either.
Damn it. Not again.
And I have one more action.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Nope.
That's 3 actions.
Oh, that was a 3-action spell. I take that back. Not a 2-action
Yeah.
spell. Yeah. Good catch. That is the end of my turn. For Cog.
Okay.
You just felt the emanation of void rush across the room at you.
Okay. Did he raise his shield last turn? Did I hear
No.
that correctly?
No, his shield is down.
This should be the last round of Hymn of Healing, so that it should have popped up. I don't know why it didn't.
Okay. I'm I'm not my worried right now. Okay, I am going to cast needle darts.
Okay.
We have Courageous Anthem. Come on. I rolled a 13 total.
13's not quite enough to get there.
Okay, then with my other action, I am going to cast a Shroud of Night on him. DC 18 will save, please.
30.
Okay. Okay, that is the end of my turn. Bob, you're up.
All right, Bob.
Did you remember to heal 4?
I didn't, but I'm honestly not worried about it.
Well, I'm worried about it because I
would be
doing that to somebody else. Okay, so no Courageous Anthem this round because I'm actually a little too far to heal Borm. So I need to step, or at least stride.
Okay.
I think if I do 10, I am within 30 of Borm. I am.
Okay.
So now I'm going to target. Is that targeting Borm? And then I'm going to cast Hymn of Healing on Borm. So as of right now, what happens is Borm has 4 temp HP.
Okay.
That's it. When Borm goes, Borm does fast healing before doing anything else, because that happens at the start of their turn. But for Bob, that is 3 actions, and Bob's turn is over.
All right, Cinderspark.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Not too good. There's kind of blood coming out of every orifice, and some orifices that were ripped open on poor little Cinderspark. They're not doing too hot, but fuck you, tall boy. I'm not leaving.
You say as you leave?
No, we strike the fucking knees.
Well, he's only got 2.
Well, hopefully we can rectify that. 19.
19 connects.
Okay, good to know.
5 points to your other dog.
All right, it all seems to go through.
Well, he's still standing. I'm still barely standing, so we're stabbing him again.
Okay.
Roll 20.
Well, I rolled a 17, so it's a 21.
A 21 is also going to connect.
5. 5 should be the number of the damage, apparently.
Consistent, if anything.
Yeah, that's true.
He's still standing. He's right there. He's a little wobbly. He's in your face, towering over you.
I've got basically nothing in the tank, so why should he? We're stinging and trying again with the third attack of the round, which is a 16.
A 16 does not quite connect.
Cinderspark spits blood and says, "Fine, we're done."
Borm, you take 4 points of healing. At the very beginning of your turn, you come to life. Wake up. Your weapon is on the ground next to you. You are laying in a pool of your own blood with a giant standing above you.
Sword, get up and swing.
I will pick up my sword. I will stand up. And I will swing. 22 to hit.
A 22 connects.
Oh,
Nice.
It should actually be 24 because you got the prone on.
Right. It's still on.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
All right. Still connects.
5 points of damage.
What's with the 5 damage everywhere?
He's still up. He's just hanging on.
You just keep me hanging.
And that is the end of Borm's turn.
He is going to cast another spell. And he wastes it.
Yes!
It worked.
Yep. That was a 3 on my DC 5 flat check.
Yes. Was that another 3-action harm?
It was not.
Oh.
Was it heal?
It was.
Did he try to soothe himself?
He tried to fucking fix what we fucking took.
Let's see here. I got We're going to try the one action version of heal.
Again?
Yep. A 3 again.
Yes!
That is all 3 actions
Amazing.
for Cog.
Oh, boy.
What would you like to do as this man standing, towering over Borm and Cinderspark is wobbly, bloody, desperate?
Needle darts.
Yeah, dart all of those needles.
Natural 1.
For Cog's going to roll.
I am so disappointed in myself. Okay, I order the Harbinger to go and peck him in the eye.
Yes!
No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have the Harbinger flank for Cinderspark. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. The Harbinger is flanking. Give me a will save for the Harbinger.
24.
24. He is immune to Bane.
Couldn't have rolled that 17 when I was trying to smack him, could I? Bob, it's up to you.
Okay, well, given Bob's prior experience with trying to finish a combat with Force Barrage and not succeeding twice, Bob is not going to try that again. So, Action 1, sustain on Borm. Borm has a new shield of 4 temp HP. Action 2 is Courageous Anthem. All of you now get +1 to attack and damage. Action 3... For a single? No.
Why not?
No. You know, if you want me to do something incredibly stupid,
Yes.
I could actually throw my +1 cold iron light hammer at him. Now, the range on this is 20. He is 35 feet away, so this is what, a -2? How does range increment work?
That's a good question.
We've never done ranged attacks, so let's find out now. Yeah.
Range rules. Thrown weapons have a range increment. Attacks with such weapons work normally up to that range. Attacks against targets beyond that range take a -2 penalty, which worsens by 2 every additional multiple of that range to a maximum of -10.
Okay, so I am going to throw the +1 cold iron light hammer at him, just because I can.
Okay.
Let's see. But I can put a -2 circumstance modifier on there and just roll it. And that is a 17 total. Does that connect?
A 17 meets beats.
All right. So let's do it's D6 +1 for Courageous Anthem. That's all it is. 4 points of damage from the cold iron light hammer.
He wobbles and falls to the ground. Describe your kill.
Fantastic.
Don't believe.
I told you Force Barrage, and you said, no, I'm going to throw the fucking hammer instead.
Bang, bang, Maxwell Silver Hammer.
One action Force Barrage is like a D4.
As opposed
I
to
might have actually not killed him. Remember that guy, that glowy Darrow who was running away from us? I did 2 points to him with a one action Force Barrage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he didn't. So anyway, that is the end of Bob's turn.
I really, really thought that was...
And that ends combat as everything around you goes silent.
I mean, until I pick up the fucking horn and...
Don't shoot.
You're surrounded.
Toot. Don't shoot, toot.
He hits the ground with a thud, and the room is left with a deafening silence.
There was a
Cinderspark, what do you do?
Oh no! It's not a deafening silence. I'm freaking out. Yeah. Wait, I gotta go over there.
Wobbling side to side, not really standing up straight, but gonna spit blood on the corpse, which I'm assuming is shrinking back down to normal size.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Gonna spit on him as he shrinks. That's as for you, there was a bug boy. I have to go forward a little bit to try to find it.
Cindy? Cindy? Can you let me look at those wounds before you go do something? Never mind.
I'm going to go through you guys one at a time. Okay, but yes, sir. Vercog is yelling at Cinderspark to stop.
Cindy's not really paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Vercog.
I move up as one action. I move up, and I will do a medicine check on Borm.
Borm looks fucked up. That's what the medicine check reveals to you.
I'm going to try and use medicine too. God damn. 25. That is a critical success. So
that takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes to treat wounds?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. So go ahead and roll him some healing.
That's not my best work.
All right. Borm, you're getting patched up by Vercog. What do you do after you see this guy fall to the ground?
I try to reach one hand while he's the 10 minutes that we're sitting there being treated. And try to
I'm following you as you go.
Yeah.
Like, stay still.
But I can't really get anything there, so I'll kick his pickaxe away from him and just kind of stand around and swat at Vercog.
All right.
Like a kid with their mom bothering them.
All right, Bob, what do you do? How do you respond?
Well, when the dude dropped, Bob had sustained the thing on Borm, and there were going to be, I think, 2 more of those. So Borm on his turn is going to recover 4 HP 3 times. So Borm should actually be healed a total of 12 hit points before Vercog's healing applies. So that's going to take 3 rounds. It doesn't take 10 minutes. That's still in rounds.
Yeah, okay. Then realizing that Vercog would probably stop.
Well, no, you still do the thing. It's just, I mean, I can stop it, but then I'm wasting it. And move forward, retrieve the giant killer hammer. And should I be feeling something? Because I see dice rolling across the screen.
It's his Bane.
Bane? Yeah. Delightful. And Cinderspark, where are you going? Come back and I'll patch you up.
I'm looking for the demon thingy.
Oh. Shit.
All right. Cinderspark, I'll move to you now. You're looking for the demon thing. While you guys were in combat, the dais is empty. It's just covered in blood. The portal that was once there had closed up.
Huh.
The blackness is gone. It's just, you can see right through. Just like nothing was ever there.
Did the darkness and the demon disappear at the same time?
Yeah. It's like the demon came through the darkness.
That's a good book title. Well, I'm just going to kind of walk around looking around at shit because it's weird. I don't see anything, though, but I was just kind of wandering around.
Yeah, you walk around.
Leaving bloody fucking footprints every goddamn where.
You walk around the dais, leaving bloody footprints, looking for this demon, looking underneath of it, trying to figure out where the hell this thing went. And you can only assume that it went back to hell.
Okay.
Ugh. Well, I didn't see shit.
All right. 10 minutes passes.
Before 10 minutes passes, Bob has other things to do.
All right. What is Bob?
Bob still has rank 2 and a rank 1 to dump a soothe into Cinderspark. So Cinderspark doesn't immediately collapse. So, when you're walking around, Bob is, just trying to time it when you're within 30. And then pop you with a 7 hit points.
Thank you.
Okay, and then I'll wait for Vercog's healing for the rest. But in the meantime, what's the big dude, well, shrunken dude, got in his pockets?
Yes, pockets. He has pockets.
He's got you guys kicked it away. An unusual pick, like pickaxe. He is wearing a rusted breastplate. He has a rusty horn. He has a tarnished silver religious symbol. There is a key on him.
To the upstairs bathroom.
There are a couple of what appear to be wands.
Well, that'll have to wait for Vercog. In the meantime, I'm going to make an untrained check on that religion symbol.
All right.
Have we seen it before in the place?
You've seen it before. This looks like a symbol of Tsar Azmak.
Oh, well, I'm just going to sit down and refocus for 10 minutes so I can get a focus pull point.
I'm going to break the fucking horn.
Just curb stomp it into...
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It seems to be resistant to your efforts.
I shove it up his ass then, Ryan.
And blow it?
No.
You will not toot.
You will not toot the corpse. Actually, yes, blowing the horn the last time made corpses rise. So yes, please do not toot the corpse. As a matter of fact, we should probably carry that out of here.
Let's begin with taking a look at the unusual looking pick. I am going to cast Read Aura on it.
You take a look at that, and you look over the runes on it, and you believe that to be a +1 striking pick.
Wow. Okay. How did you suck so bad, dude? Really? I mean,
I rolled like hot garbage.
Yeah.
Of all the times, this was the time.
Yeah.
No, you rolled pretty good for the casting.
Those last 2 3s. Oh my gosh. So you identified that. Did you want to identify the wand-looking items?
I would like to test with a suspicion. The key Cindy will take and then walk to the giant fucking door that I'm assuming is locked.
Mm-hmm.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
Is the key for this door?
The key does not open that door.
It is for upstairs. Guys, we have more important shit to do. We can open the door upstairs.
That would be amazing. Amazing.
Go ahead. I assume you cast Read Aura on both of those.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me... let me double check here.
I got some occultism. I got some arcana. I got some nature. And I got some religion. I would like occultism, but...
I try to find what spell they actually... Arcane, Divine, or Primal for the first one.
So Arcana, Nature, or...
Yeah, I got it, D. I got it. Arcana for me... 15 total.
15 total. You feel like this is above your level.
Wait. Are you casting that cantrip that gives you +2?
Nope. I was casting Read Aura, so that is not a 15, it is a 17. Does that change anything?
No, that doesn't change anything.
No, it does not.
I'll try to back you up with my +3, untrained Arcana. Nope, it's a stick.
Yep.
It's not even magical. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine. And the other one you can roll occult on if you'd like.
Okay, cool. 14.
14. Yeah, it's not like any magic you've ever seen.
Let me try that.
There we go.
That's actually a natural 20, which makes it a 29, thanks to your Read Aura giving a +2.
Bob grabs that thing from you and is like, that's a wand of restoration, dummy.
Don't you call me dummy, Bob.
No, it casts restoration on dummies. See? Actually, I don't know what restoration does in
What
this
does
edition,
restoration do in this edition?
Yes, please.
Restoration. This is actually legacy content. Restorative magic counters the effects of toxins or conditions that prevent a creature from functioning at its best. When you cast Restoration, choose to either reduce a condition or lessen the effect of a toxin. A creature can benefit from only one Restoration spell each day, and it can't benefit from Restoration more than once to reduce the stage of the same exposure to a given toxin.
Okay, so I snatch it because it's like, dude, no, this is an antique. This is like vintage. No, they don't make them like this anymore.
So this is
legacy content.
This reduces.
You literally can't buy these.
This reduces your the stage of your affliction by one, or reduce a condition that you have.
Love it. With the silence, we get the impression that whatever ritual was going on here is over.
Yep.
And there's nothing interesting or important on these zombie bodies.
Let me double check. Standard cultist garb.
Oh yeah, we never looted Grandpa, did we?
No, we didn't.
Have the time.
Right.
Nope.
So what's on his undead pockets?
Grandpa. He's got nothing.
Did he have a wand of some sort that he was using, or was he a caster on his own?
He was a caster. He was just casting spells.
All right.
Okay.
What about, is there still a magic aura on the dais?
You don't. You didn't pick up any additional magic auras in here.
All right, cool.
Anybody? Are you guys taking the religious symbols?
Oh, yes,
dragging bodies up.
Yeah.
I'm dragging his fucking corpse.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll help. Are we healing up?
You don't have to help. We can drag him bumpy over the fucking rocks. He can leave a bloody mess.
That is true. Do we really need to retrieve him?
Yes.
Well, yes, for ourselves, but nobody actually asked us to bring him back or anything.
I would like to show it to the boggards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we kind of need to do that. Right.
Yeah, the boggart said they wouldn't let you pass until the humans were taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And it looks like there's absolutely nothing in that part of the temple besides the dais.
I didn't see anything, right?
Yeah, so if you guys take some time.
Yeah. Perception, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and roll some perception.
How's it 25?
As soon as I remember to roll perception.
I don't know why I'm rolling any dice tonight. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What'd you roll, Vercog?
I rolled a 14 total.
And Cinderspark?
10.
Cinderspark and Vercog, you guys are drawing circles in the blood.
I'm mostly my own.
No, definitely. What Vercog is doing is he has his journal out and he is writing down the account of what happened.
What's disgusting.
So what's funny is Dark Vision doesn't have range. So standing where Bob is right now, he can actually see the boggards on the bridge still.
And
we were watching the whole thing.
Bob, you're really just kind of admiring the stonework as you go around, realizing this is thousands upon thousands of years old.
Right. I'm also admiring the absence of secret doors.
Yes, the absence of secret doors.
Or any kind of secret compartments in which implements might have been stashed.
Yeah, we don't find anything else.
Okay, and that altar-looking thing that Meitremar was up against, there's no hidden compartments inside that either?
Nope.
This place is boring. Let's leave.
All right, Borm, what are you doing?
Borm is actually completely forgot about the frogs. So did we heal up in our entirety, or?
And whose entirety?
I'm going to say you should have gotten 19 points of healing.
19 in addition to the 17 that I'm at.
No.
Okay.
You were at 4, so you should have had a total of 23.
Okay, cool.
That 4 came from Bob, and you were supposed to get another 12 from Bob, so you would have had a 16 before any healing from Vercog. And then
I missed the Vercog healing. Sorry.
I think it was an 11.
Oh, okay. I missed. Yeah. So
Let's call it 30. I'm fine.
Yep, that works. Yeah, go ahead.
Borm is going to leave perception to everybody else, and he's going to kind of go over here and wave to the frogs to come in and see our undoing.
And they make their way over.
Come, see what we've done. See the profaneness that these humans have done that we've overcome. And speak with the little ones. I don't like you.
That's some good diplomacy there.
What happened in here?
Carnage. Combat.
And
that dude, I point to the corpse of the Meitremar, was summoning demons. Didn't really work out the way he wanted, so...
Nork walks over and starts poking at the body. Yep, this one's dead.
Good medicine check.
Any treasures?
No, they have no treasures left. You can take whatever you want from the cultists, though.
Plenty of bones.
Yeah, some of those bones attacked us and we killed them.
Shiny daggers. Shiny dagger.
There's that breastplate over there.
It's a lot of rusty stuff. Yeah.
Is that magical, actually?
No, it's not.
Then we are not dragging back. I mean, did we take it off of him, though? We're probably dragging him by the breastplate.
Does he have a beard?
Yes, a rather large one.
I'd be dragging him by the beard.
Yes, and because of the breastplate, there's less drag.
All right, so you're dragging him out by his beard through the blood. Provides good lubrication so that he slides across the floor well.
It's going to be fun going up the stairs.
Nork says, "You may pass. You may leave."
Thanks. You've been rather friendly. Appreciate it.
I want to pass by the werebats and tell them what has happened.
Good idea.
Before we leave this room, can Borm take a peek out of the door on the other side of the bridge and just see if anything is on the landing?
If you want to unlock,
you can try to open it.
He attempts to try to open it.
It is locked.
He'll call Cinderspark over and say if he has any interest in doing so.
Nope.
Cool. Go.
All right. You said that you wanted to go to the werebats, you said?
Yeah, just tell them that the humans are gone.
Okay. As you pass by these lesser boggards, kind of the scouts, the first one says to you, "If you want to search in there, there's some treasures." And he points down this little hallway to the west.
Okay.
What, this?
Yes, that.
Oh, I thought they said it was another shitter. Oh, okay.
There's
shitters frequently have treasures. Yes.
I mean, yes. There's that one in Thistletop that I still think is one of the worst hidden.
And as you step in there, it just reeks. It smells like compost and shit. And he starts laughing as you walk through there, and you're like,
well, I'm still dragging the corpse through the shit.
Buddy.
Yeah. You want to cast Detect Magic for Cog?
Yeah, sure.
Anything magical in the shit?
No.
Oh.
You are the worst. The worst.
It was kind of funny, though. You got to admit.
We're such like treasure murder hobos.
Yeah, if we weren't so injured, you guys would be so dead.
Oh, please don't.
You make your way back to the werebats down that southern corridor.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you stop at the standing stones this time and kind of yell down for them to come to you.
That'd be a good idea.
Ride the corpse. Right.
Write it down.
You know?
Or has it not reset yet?
The corpse? I don't think the corpse resets.
The torrent.
Yeah, you don't really know anything about it.
Anyway. I'm assuming they come out?
Anyone home?
Yeah, they make their way down towards you, or up towards you.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to let you know that the humans on the other side of the bridge by where the boggards live, we have defeated them, and there should no longer be problems coming from there.
Cinderspark props up Meitramar's corpse and say, see, it's this piece of shit.
Yeah, we can
the human. He's the one that turned the Darrow against us.
Well, he's no longer going to be a problem.
He was kind of a jerk off, but we fixed his wagon.
Yeah, we did.
Please get that gross body out of here.
We are taking care of it.
Sure.
Thank you for helping out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we just want to make sure he hits every single rock and stair possible on the way back.
Let's see. Do we have to show his corpse to anyone else?
No. I don't think there's anybody on the upper level.
Have we? I'm assuming we've looted everything from his corpse.
Yeah.
Well, we left the breastplate on because it's easier to drag.
I throw him into the gorge.
This will in no way come back to bite us in the ass.
You just hear after several seconds.
Really? Not a thud, 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 crack, thud.
It's just hits the bottom. There's no bounce.
So disappointing. He's found an additional way to disappoint us after death.
I try.
I mean, I'm assuming the corpse took a shitload of fucking damage from falling. So that's fine by me.
And your grandpa sucked too.
Well, that's true. We can throw his corpse down the gorge too. And just Mark goes running back to get the fucking grandpa.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Spark spends an hour dragging bodies and throwing them down.
You can toss grandpa into the frog's shitter.
No. They
right.
should be together.
Well, however much of grandpa lands near him should be together. Just start tossing bones one by one off the ledge. Matter of fact, if you open the temple door, you can just toss them directly.
That's true, but that seems complicated and needless.
All right. Yes. What happens next?
I guess we can go back to Elsie's now.
Wait. Mm-hmm. We found a key on Meitremar, and there's a door.
We go open the locked door. The promised land.
All right, You go back up into the workshop. You go to that one door.
The one door that has saluted.
Has completely defeated you. The whole adventure.
Try the key.
You try the key. It unlocks.
Woo!
Within it, you find on a shelf one silver ingot worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
And
all right.
one cold iron light hammer worth 44 gold pieces.
Does it look just like the one Bob is holding?
The one that you threw at Meitremar?
Yes. It's like, kill Meitremar with hammer to retrieve a second hammer. Maybe if we had opened this door, killing him would have been twice as easy?
No.
Maybe.
No way. Wait, hold on. Is that the +1 cold iron light hammer or regular?
Regular.
Okay.
Oh, well, this would be a downgrade. This is Meitremar killer.
So I'm gonna take the stuff.
Yes.
Close the door and lock it again. and take the key. And now we can go.
Cinderspark takes a key for souvenir.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna wear it like a necklace.
And
you guys,
unlike teeth, it already has a hole, so you can.
You guys make your way from above ground. Bloodied, battered. You've healed yourselves up, but you got some bandages on your wounds.
I'm more bandaged than Goblin.
You slowly walk across Iron Harbor
Bandage golem?
to
I mean, I think that's culturally insensitive, and I'm supposed to call them mummies.
you slowly walk your way across Iron Harbor to Elsie's.
No corpses this time because we threw them down the road.
No corpses. And you appear to interrupt a meeting.
Hello.
Present is Elsie, Elder Ordwy, Berger, and Trigvi.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're back.
Don't act so excited to see me, Mom.
What? Cinder Worm, what happened to you all?
This hammer slew Meitremar.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah. We thought about bringing him back, but there was this nice
and I threw him down a fucking gorge.
Oh, it made a terrible sound. Like, I would critique that sound, but instead we just tossed more corpses in because, cultists and everything. You gotta clean up. They rise as undead,
Yeah, there's magic that does that. They call that necromancy.
No, I mean, like, he did that in front of us.
Yeah.
If he wanted to romance something, that's his business. I'm not here to judge, but he's dead.
He blew his horn, like, in public.
And
it made those cultists into undead, and then we killed them.
To be fair, he was blowing his horn in a locked room. We kind of barged in.
Yes. Elsie kind of killed his grandpa.
in the realization that the threat is gone, Elsie runs over and starts hugging each of you individually.
Ow, 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 ow.
Elsie, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's blood. Let me prestidigitate that off you.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Just a little tender. Appreciate it, though.
Pies? Do you have any pies? We could really use some pies.
Everybody is seated around the table that you see. Berger, Trigvi, Elsie, Elder Ordwy. Elsie gets up to try to and hugs each of you painfully. And off to the side, you see Vonda sitting by herself, like not a part of this meeting.
Uh-huh.
She deserves it.
And
yep.
I'm still not letting that go. What
do you guys
about the hermit / hobo? Is he here too?
No.
No, we successfully dodged that piece of content.
Cool.
What about the goat?
The goat is not in the...
It's not a real meeting if you don't bring the goat.
I was about to say, I will remedy that situation by bringing the goat inside.
Mom, can we leave now? Please?
Well, you're in a meeting. Like, what's the meeting about anyway?
Oh.
Well, to Bob, she says, we have some business to attend to first. We were just talking, and they have agreed to set up a town council, if you will, rather than being led by one. She looks to Borm. Borm, everybody believes that you should be a part of this council.
I'd be honored. I don't think I had or deserved a place of leadership, but I appeared to be the only one. So I can't do any worse.
Yeah, just don't summon any demons.
Don't drink any wine with New Thessalonian merchants.
I would be honored if you would have me. And I will do the best that I can.
And Burgers, he stands up. He's like, I owe you guys an apology. I'm a little rough. I don't take well to outsiders.
Really?
Oh, do you still need that lumber from the bottom of the harbor? Because I've got this potion of water breathing and...
He's like, yes, will you please go get it? and looks you directly in the eye.
What kind of check in this edition is to do sense motive?
It's perception.
All right, let's roll it. It's a 15. I probably know that he's actually tried to get rid of me.
Yeah.
Also, my mom is probably going to stop me.
And he says, Sister Vonda, for her actions, she is going to repay her debt by being an emissary.
To whom?
To where?
Between the two towns.
Really? You don't like her so much, you're going to exile her to our place. Where I like her
She's not
even
going
less.
Just think, Bob. You'll see more
She
of her
is-
now.
Oh, no. I think
She can be your squire, Bob.
she should settle into the fishing hut halfway between our towns. So she can be available to go to either town at a moment's notice.
Her first order of business is to oversee the rebuilding of the bridge.
Okay.
Good idea.
On her own, by hand?
No, Bob.
Is that,
She's overseeing
is
it,
that
Bob.
metaphorically?
like she's died and watching it from above.
No. Being a messenger between two cities, rebuilding the bridge.
Oh, no,
Jokes
no,
are
the
best
bridge that
way to
was.
explain them.
Sorry.
For those who don't remember the first episode, there's an actual broken
Yeah.
bridge in between, which is why we haven't really
Yeah.
talked
Kind of
about these
metaphorical.
Yeah. So sorry.
That
Yep.
too.
Bad on me to
No,
break the
don't.
joke.
It was bad. It was just a bad joke. But
It was terrible on all counts. Everyone rolled low.
And Sister Vonda gets up and she makes her way over to everybody. And she just kneels in front of you and bows her head
So for once, she's eye
and
to eye.
apologizes again.
Because we're small sides, for once, she's eye to eye.
Yeah. Eye to eye, but she's not looking at you. She's just got her head bowed, looking at the ground.
It's okay. Just don't do it again.
I'm just happy you've acknowledged how terrible you were.
And Bob has successfully held a grudge for the whole entire time.
Go Bob.
I reserve my right to rekindle the grudge should her actions prove of ill repute once again.
I mean, I believe at the jump, I had told her, "Don't fuck up, or I'll stab her in the back."
All right, then I guess I'll tell her don't fuck up or I'll smash you in the front with the Meitremar killer.
All right. So from there, it kind of disperses.
But we get pies.
You get pies. You're able to eat. Elsie, of course, allows you to stay in the inn while the bridge is being rebuilt.
You know what?
That takes a couple
My
weeks.
grudge against Sister Vanda is going to be alleviated if she actually does her job as a courier and brings Elsie's pies.
The bridge gets rebuilt. It takes a couple weeks. And Elder Ordwe says, I think it's time for us to head back.
Yay!
And Sister Vonda is going to escort us.
Ah.
She's been re-equipped with a lesser weapon and a shield. And she leads the way back. And that, my friends, is the adventure of Rusthenge.
Woohoo!
Dun, 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 dun.
We rusted all over that henge.
Dun, 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 dun,
No, Dimitri, hold that music. Does that mean we leveled up?
Yes,
Yay!
you are level
Get it,
4.
Dimitri.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures. If you enjoyed our show, check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and Discord community. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and share us with your friends who might enjoy our show. New episodes drop every Monday. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder adventure Rusthenge by Vanessa Hoskins. Music and sound effects for this podcast by Michael Ghelfi Studios, Filip Melvin, and Kevin MacLeod. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.